Hi, and welcome to Genexhaust.com. My name is Anthony, and I'm the administrator for the site. And I just wanted to do a quick little video and go over some important information to be aware of as you are looking around. The first thing I want to mention is that the prices for all the products on the site reflect free shipping to anywhere in the United States. This includes Guam, Puerto Rico, and the U.S. Virgin Islands. And we do ship internationally, but the website is not set up for that. We can ship anywhere in the world with the exception of citizens of the European Union. And due to the strict GDPR laws, we're just not comfortable entering that market at this time. But if you're anywhere else in the world and you're interested in placing an order, just contact us either through the little chat widget down here or through our contact page, and we can let you know a quote to get whatever you need to you, and also available payment options. So with that in mind, we'll just start out here. You can either go to Enter Site or the Welcome tab up here. It's the same thing. And here is a short little YouTube video that kind of gives an overview of our products and just a short little introduction there. And over here on the About page, if you want to check that out, we have another little YouTube video. Agree button here. Another little YouTube video that gives an overview of how the business has developed over the years. It's kind of an interesting story, and we also talk about it a little bit here. And the main information you want to see is over here on the product page. Now, there's a lot of information here, and I do recommend that you take the time to scroll through this page and read through everything carefully. You'll notice the content kind of slides in from the side as you're scrolling, so be sure and scroll all the way down. And there are, you'll see, like, click here for oil change tubes. There's a link for each individual option on the page. So in addition to exhaust extensions, we also offer some accessories which you can buy individually or at a discount if you buy them when you buy your extension. And those, I won't go into a lot of detail about what those are. I'll just kind of summarize. We have quick disconnect fittings, which are just that. They allow you to quickly disconnect your exhaust extension from your generator. Through-wall exhaust ports, which mount in the wall. We have two options of those available, or two types. And they basically allow you to hook up your extension hose on the inside of a building and vent the toxic fumes outside. And then we also make and sell magnetic dipsticks to fit a lot of different generators on the market, or that will fit, I should say. And then also oil change tubes. And you can read about those and check those out when you're looking around the site here. But all of our extension hoses are going to fall into one of two categories, either bolt-on or weld-on. And so, depending on what kind of generator you have, you can look at your exhaust and figure that out. But let's just say we're going to look at the weld-on extension packages. And if you have a generator that requires a weld-on kit and you don't know how to weld, don't let that discourage you. Most of our customers don't know how to weld. You can just take your generator or remove the muffler and take it to any auto shop, and they can weld it on for you in just a few minutes for not very much of a cost, maybe like $10 or something. But at any rate, if you'll scroll down through here, the weld-on page, you'll see that we have options that will fit a lot of different models on the market, but there are many generators out on the market, so there's no way to list all of them here. So if you don't see your generator listed, no worries, just contact us and let us know what you got, and we'll let you know if we have something that'll fit it. In most cases, we can accommodate, but there are some generators out there that we don't have an option for, but you know, again, just let us know what you got and we'll help you from there. But let's just say, for example, that I have a Honda EU 2009. Okay. So again, scroll through and read through the information to get a good understanding of everything. This is important to know, though, when you go to place an order, is the drop-down menus. So the first thing you're going to select is your exhaust tubing type, and you can select either steel or silicone. And I won't elaborate at the moment on the differences between the two, which was better in different applications. And you can read about that, though, on the products page, get a better understanding of that. But for the sake of this video, let's just say I'm going to select silicone tubing. The next thing, and you'll see another drop-down options came up. So the next thing I want to select is the tubing diameter. For this video, let's just say I'm going to go with 1.5 inch. Again, you can read a little bit more about that on the site. Next thing I'm going to do is select the length. We'll say I need 5 feet. Okay, and this is where you're going to see the pricing options, because they're going to be different depending on whether they are silicone or steel, what the diameter is, and what the length is. So in this situation, we're going to say 5 feet. And next thing I'm going to select is whether or not I want to add a quick disconnect. For this example, and the prices for the quick disconnects will vary depending on what model generator you have, what size it is. Well, let's just say I'm going to add it, quick disconnect. And then you also have the option to choose oil change tube and magnetic dipstick for this model. And you can see here are the different options. You can either buy either an oil change tube or a magnetic dipstick individually in either anodized or non-anodized finish, or you can buy packages with both of them in either anodized or non-anodized. Or you can just say do not add oil change tube or magnetic dipstick. Okay, and the next thing you're going to, but by the way, those are magnetic dipsticks are highly magnetic, and they do a great job of collecting any shavings that could end up in the oil pan. So the next thing I'm going to select is the through wall kit option. For this example, let's just say I'm going through a concrete wall or something. I'm not worried about heat as much. Well, I'll say single shield. Again, you can read more about the differences between the single shield and the double shield through wall kits on the site. But we'll say I'm going to go with the single shield. And there's, for example, my order. I've selected everything I want to add in the package. Now, before you proceed and hit add to cart, be sure and look over everything really good, because after you add to cart, on the next page, you're not able to make any changes to your package. But let's just say I've done that and I'm ready to proceed. I'm going to click the little privacy checkbox here, hit add to cart. All right, here I'll see a brief summary of my order, and then you may notice over here it says free shipping to Indiana. That's simply the default location that comes up because that's where the business address is. You don't have to worry about that. It will change when you enter your address on the next page. So I'm going to hit proceed to checkout. So I thought of something else that I wanted to mention. I said a moment ago that you cannot make any changes to your cart after you've hit the add to cart button and you're now on the screen. And that is correct. But let's say that you've gotten to this page and you realize that you've made a mistake or that you want to change something. What you can do is delete this order out of your cart and start over. So in order to do that, you're going to go right here where it's got the quantity, and you're just going to hit minus to 0, and then you're going to hit refresh cart, and then your cart will be empty and you can go back and start your order process again. So with that, I'll cut back over to the other original video. Okay. And at this point, you're going to enter in all your information. We'll put Jerry Doe, and we'll put 777 Anywhere Lane. I've already done this. Try to do this video a few times, so we'll put Anywhere, Ohio, put California. Zip code, we'll say 29973. I have no clue where that is. And we'll say our phone number is 555-5555. And we'll say justjerry@hotmail.com. That's probably a real address. We'll just put just 5555-7777@hotmail.com. And that's it. And you can, if you need to ship to a different address, you can put a different address and name here. Otherwise, you can uncheck that. And outside of that, you just want to review your information again. Especially double check your email address. A lot of times people will make, not a lot, but sometimes people will make mistakes on that. Cause them to not get their email receipt. But once you're ready to proceed, you're just going to hit this privacy check mark and then proceed to PayPal. We use PayPal as a payment processor, but if you do not have PayPal, that's like a PayPal account, that's not a problem. You can just, if you do have one, you can go ahead and log in. If not, you can just hit pay with a debit or credit card. At which point, you would go ahead and enter out all your information. And once you put in all your payment information, you just scroll down and hit pay now. And then as soon as your payment processes, it's going to take you back to the website, to a receipt page, and then also email you a copy of your receipt. So it's pretty simple. It's just a matter of understanding the drop-down menus and whatnot as you're checking out. And again, if you have any questions, feel free to contact us either down here through our chat widget. You can leave us a message there, or come up here to the contact page and go through that page and send us a message, and we'll try to get back to you within 24 hours. We look forward to doing business with you, and thank you for checking out the site.